Hello everyone, this is Ultimate Number and welcome back for more Donkey Kong 64. In the last part, we did everything with Donkey Kong, and also shenanigans happened. And this part, we're gonna do everything with Tiny Kong, even though Lanky is technically next on the Kong family list. Now, I shall just play as normally just to fill up time. Before I speak about anything, let me give some context or whatever, just some information on what just happened with the cat. I'm recording this in the same day, mind you. So basically, the cat just knocked over... He knocked over my bottle of Pepsi. Luckily, it was sealed tight. Actually, I don't seal bottles that tightly, but it was tight enough. Also, I like what is about to happen here. But yeah, he knocked over that. He knocked over my other pair of headphones, which I listen to videos with, because the ones I'm using isn't the greatest. He knocked over my other laptop, which is already a piece of shit and clearly hasn't fallen off counters hundreds of times, yet it still functions. But this thing with the laptop is it now just barely works at all. And just, yeah. He nearly knocked over, most importantly, he nearly knocked over this laptop. Like, he went on the tote leading up to this chair I'm sitting on, or this table. Good job. Friendly fire at its finest. He nearly knocked over his laptop. Luckily, I saved it. It's like the one thing I saved. Like, thank goodness. I wonder how that's gonna catch on with recording. Like, jeez. I'm so curious to hear what it sounded like. I might as well talk about the cat itself. Like, this cat is one of the most annoyingest cats we've ever had. Our other cats weren't this bad at all. Like, this cat, no. He just has to be so annoying. He meows for no reason. He drinks water from any source. He refuses to drink it out of an actual bowl. He drinks water from the sink. He drinks water from the bathtub. He drinks it from the bathroom sink. He drinks it from... Like, he's even perfectly willing to drink, like, soap water or dishwater. Perfectly willing to. Like, come on, cat, are you really that dumb? Why won't you drink out of a proper bowl? What, are you racist against bowls? Look around you. We're in a bowl. Bowl's gonna fill up. Ain't no way out. Ain't no way out of the sand either, 'cause everyone just has to get pain every time. Also, before I go any further in this level... I could have picked up those bananas, but whatever. Already committing to this. I'm gonna go get something that'll be very important to us, and will help us be more organized. Kind of. Could have took number 2 warpad, but whatever. We're gonna go to that island right there. That sad little island. Knew it. Have to show it with everyone someday. Okay, I tried experimenting something with Tiny swimming. Look at how slow her animation is when I hold A. Now look at this when I alternate A and B. I thought it would be kind of faster, but it really isn't. As soon as you press B, your speed just caps at a certain time. Also, there's a golden banana here. I'm not gonna get it. Like, hear me out on this. I'm not gonna get any golden bananas here on DK Isles, except that one we get in the very beginning. I want this to be, like I said, I want this to be a very organized playthrough. So, if you want to know where to get certain stuff, you'll pretty much know what part to look for. I'm kind of like a walkthrough that way. Some people love to use Let's Plays as walkthroughs, and this one, I plan to make it very organized. So this great fairy here complains that a tremor has occurred, possibly from the ship crashing into a rock. I have no other way to explain how a tremor could appear. How can tremors appear from something just sailing the ocean? Something tsunami related? I don't know. Anyway, this cat. Apart from what I've already said, he ever since we get him wet food, he's just like in love with the thing. If he doesn't have wet food at all, he'll complain. If he doesn't have dry food at all, he'll complain. Morely wet food. Like, even though he's not gonna eat it. It's like, this cat wants everything we have. Like, he wants our cereal, he wants our chicken, he wants our beef, he just wants every food we happen to have in our hands in a bowl. Mainly in bowls, or maybe like a plate. He mainly wants something like appear to be juicy or saucy. Like, even if we give it to him, he just refuses to eat it. Like, what the fuck, cat? It's like impossible to feed him and impossible to have him drink out of a proper bowl. Also, our cat hates other cats. Even neighbors. Ugh. Gosh dang. This cat. Also, did I mention he, meows a lot? Like, if for any reason he's alone, or for any reason he allegedly has this problem that doesn't exist, he just meow, 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 meow. No, meow is the only meow that he actually does not do. He just goes meow. He just always has one letter missing. Always. Always. Ugh. Oh, by the way, this cat's name is Spot. Oh, clever name. That's a name you would give to a dog. Why the fuck do we name her Spot? Okay, anger aside, I might as well talk about something that isn't the cat. Let's talk about what he knocked over. Not what happened to what happened to... You get it. Talk about the objects in general. Let's start with the... No! Keep forgetting, but... I don't have her gun! Oh my goodness. I was meant to go that way first, and get her gun, and then I leave. Like, in my practice route, I did get that banana. I know I got that banana for a reason. Ugh. Sloppy. And I have No, I actually don't have exactly enough coins for it. Where do I get other coins? Let me look at my notes here. And by notes, I mean this GameFAQs guide I have. No, Tiny. That's not what I wanted you to do at all. This banana has really bad detection. Like, you oftentimes just go right clean through it when you do that move anyway. Like, I always notice in speedruns, they just miss that banana, even though they clearly hit it. They always miss that banana. They go clean through it. Did you see my last shot? It went clean through the target. Honest. That was my old man cranky impression. I'm curious, what does Funky say if you don't have enough coins? Also, how do I not have enough coins? That's a real boomer, Tiny, but I ain't seen the 3 big ones I need for your cool shooter. I'll just hang loose until you come back. By the way, this shooter really sucks. Like, it literally takes like 20 ammunition to kill like a tough guy. Whereas everything else I give take like 3. Yeah, real bummer. Yeah, let's just do the rest of the video in his voice. Yeah. No, better yet, let's do the Sir Ron Lionheart voice. Haha, yeah! Welcome back to more Donkey Kong 64. Haha, oh yeah! Okay, now we have an E-knocked coin, 1 health hype, 1 HP hype. 1 HP hype! Must always say 1 HP hype. Like, that must be a trope. Like, every time I have 1 HP for any reason, I must go 1 HP hype! Cool! Sorry, it's yours for just 3 big ones. Yep, we get a bow. I guess it's a crossbow. Crossbows, the thing with this crossbows is they're supposed to be really powerful, but like this one, it shoots freaking feathers. Like, I will show you how many feathers it takes to kill a splat. I have to show you with everybody, which is why I wanted to show it with Donkey Kong. I want to measure just how much ammunition each Kong takes. I will show it one time. Maybe I'll condense it all in one. Okay, what am I doing now? Yeah, I'm supposed to go to the Ice Temple. I get why it's called Ice Temple, but come on, you can give it a better name. There's like one sheet of ice, and that is it. That is literally it. Anyway, objects. Pepsi is sure a Pepsi. Like, I'm more of a Pepsi guy than a Coke guy. Like, I don't know, Coke just... I've grown over it. I just don't like Coke anymore. Not even like vanilla Coke or cherry Coke. But it's like, Coke legitimately... I have 1 HP still, so I better be careful. I better snipe everybody. Wow, it takes 3? It takes 3 to kill even those guys. Like, wow. And do I hit you on the first shot? No, but it ricochets. And it doesn't leave behind. Yay! Yay! By the way, there's a thing there. What the hell is that thing? And what like... It doesn't appear anywhere else in this temple. Just... What is that thing? Is that Luke Skywalker? I think it might be Luke Skywalker. Or not... Or, wait, no. Luke Skywalker wasn't encased in whatever the hell that was in Star Wars, was it? Han Solo? Was it? I forget who. Like, someone I know. I've watched all the Star Wars, at least once. I don't remember all of it. I do remember me watching the hell out of 1 so many times because I thought it was funny. Like, the first one is so very funny. Come on, Tiny, swim faster. Anyway, objects. I'll get that banana on the way back. Nope, let's not talk about objects yet because of this area. Oh no, what will I do? Oh no. So threatening. Could have grabbed those lemons. Lemons? Yeah, those are water lemons, not watermelons, water lemons. Or better yet, they're water kumquats. This area reminds me of my quilt. I have a quilt that is just a whole assortment of colors. I call it a disco quilt sometimes, but it's not really disco. When I was young, I called it that, but I just adore that quilt. Every color is different. And if I ever make a game, some type of game, I plan to make a dungeon that just basically is the quilt. Like, the colors will each represent something. I might do that for Zelda Classic, actually. That'd be really cool. A 7x8 dungeon. That just is my quilt. Man, I love the quilt so much. Balloons! I forgot it last time, too. No, can't get balloons yet. Gotta get the coins. They're important. At least they reward you for going the wrong way. That's what I see these as. Like, I don't see the fact that it's like lanky switch, tiny coins, and also chunky balloon, but it doesn't exist yet. I don't see that as a problem at all. I see that as rewarding for going the wrong way, but the chunky balloon, I don't know. You've already fought the boss at that point. So why should it reward you for going the wrong way? I don't know. Guess they had nothing better. Also, I failed to note this, but this area just has unusually large enemies. Like you saw there was a noticeable difference between the two critters there. There was a sizable difference. I will snipe the balloon. Nope. Diddy can make that jump, but Tiny can't. Diddy's known for his jumping. Tiny is not. I should test how Chunky jumps high. Because, like the rap says, he can't jump high. He can't jump high, but he can jump far. Now you'll be able to jump high and far. Flying? At least enough to get across the bridge. Has anyone played Sitting Ducks for PlayStation 2? I really love Sitting Ducks. If anyone at all plays Sitting Ducks, you gotta at least know the cutscene with grrr, grrr. like the frickin' alligators are kind of unthreatening. Like, they just lift their arms up like a maniac and run towards you, and that is it. They're just goofy. They're just goofy and not very threatening at all. Like, it's not like you die in the game. You just get caught in their mouths and escape after like 3 seconds. No harm done. Okay, let's test this out after I kill the bees first. Get rid of all the bees. She's killing all the bees. She's killing all the bees. We don't know why, but she's killing all the bees. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 feathers! My goodness! They're 3 times weaker than orange grenades. Ugh. Okay, can I finally talk about the objects? And by objects, I mean computer. I talked about Peepsy. Like, as if, like, I don't drink Coke anymore because it badly affects my health. And by health, I mean my throat. None of the other sodas are that much better, but Coke especially, no matter which one. Like, I just like Pepsi more. I don't drink Mountain Dew anymore either. Okay, next object. My other pair of headphones. My headphones in general, I have 3 right now. The ones I'm using are to record and has like the good mic. Actually, these ones are in fairly good condition. Like, I can actually hear from both speakers. I actually have a working mic, which also has its flaws, but whatever. And just, yeah, fairly good in general. I have another pair of headphones, which is like $5 frickin' dollars, but it holds out very well. It, like, actually lasts a very long time. Like, it lasts far longer than I expect. The problem with those, though, is, like, they're really frickin' quiet. They're not that quiet, I can deal with it, but what's wrong with them now? They're actually physically breaking, so I have to actually put tape on it. And the tape I'm using right now is, like, rubber. Rubber tape. Which is kind of funny. Went the wrong way, but I don't care. I'm Jimmy Cack-Corn, and I don't care. But otherwise, I don't care. No matter what, I don't care. Also, long jump, ledge grab, she doesn't ledge grab. Apparently, Donkey Kong has it better than Tiny does. Like frickin' Donkey Kong. Nope, you have to specifically move for this to do something. Also, that just doesn't look right. Like, you saw that, right? This also doesn't look right. Nope, nope. Can we skid? Can we skid up these? No, because I suck at jumping. Wow, wow, you can't really quite jump off immediately with Tiny. Like, skid jumping with Tiny is just almost impossible. It's just ineffective with her. Hold on a minute. Yep, can't get bothered for more than two. Yeah, you get it. Let's just take out my anger by humping the camel. The camule. Also, did the music change? No, it's just me. Now, where was I? I lost track. Let's just fail to ledge grab. Let's just fail to ledge grab. Let's just fail to long jump. Show that off at some point. Did she just walk slower for like 2 seconds? What was I talking about? Before I do that, let's talk about the most annoying thing everyone knows and love, the banana fairy. Catching these things are quite a bit of a doozy because they like run away most of the time. I found out a strategy. They have the same movement pattern most of the time. There are certain spots where they like hang about and stare at you and taunt at you. There's a few spots, like right there, or not right there, but like where I'm pointing at right now is where she did indeed pause. Use that to your advantage. Once she gets to that exact spot, take a photo. That wasn't the best example because she wasn't actually standing still for a moment there. But if you look real close at the fairy, they are taunting you. When you take a snapshot of the fairy, they refill all your stuff, which is quite nice. If you don't know the trick I explained, it can be a real doozy to catch fairies. Normally what people would do is that they get as far away from the fairy as possible, so that the reticle covers basically the entire screen. The entire proximity of the fairy's location. I wonder which would be faster, comboing them or just chucking oranges at them. Anyway. Objects. Let's talk about, yeah. The other headphone, yeah. The one that doesn't quite sound, doesn't quite volume. Rubber, yeah. Luckily it still functions, so that's proud. And then the third headset, which is the one I mainly use for recordings. Also, screw this precision movement. Like it's fine on controller, but on keyboard this sucks so much ass. Especially when you don't know where buttons are. Especially with my button configuration. I should just rebind them and see how that works. Also, this lava. Like, this is like the most gooey lava I've ever seen. It's just like you fall into it, you can't get back up. You're like walking so slowly as if it's really slowing you down, like goop. Like, this lava is like legit the most... It's not the scariest lava. Like, when I say... It's like the most disturbing lava I've ever seen. By disturbing, I mean just gross. The scariest lava is in Twilight Princess. Like, good gosh, that lava is so scary. It's so big and scary. It's not big. I mean, the pits of it are, but whatever. Anyway, anything else for Tiny? I don't think so. Anyway, the one I use for recording, it breaks after like 4 or 6 months, like I said, at some points in my recordings. It's either the microphone or one of the speakers. I can only hear in one speaker. And I have to get replaced every time. But nowadays I'm finding new ways to record. Like, I don't need speakers to record, all I need is a mic. I mean, sometimes I need to hear what's going on, but still though. Also, I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I certainly hope not. This area right here has a whole bunch of tiny bananas on top of these trees. I'm not going to climb the trees, I'm going to get up to them some other way. To reduce my chances of spazzing out and just voiding out. Which, I forgot to mention, the voiding out thing, it has to do with the interpreter thing. Can we get up this? No, we can't get up at all. Thankfully, no 1 HP. Turn the camera before you void out. If you're spazzing out, turn the camera around. It's likely going to give you a better chance of survival and tolerance. I guess that's it for headset. It's just suddenly ending. Anyway, next thing is this computer. Like, this computer, even though you're clearly hitting the target, Tiny, I mean, this computer, like, this is gonna get into another subject, which I don't really want to talk about right now, but, like, this other computer is, like, actually, never mind, I won't talk about it at all, because I expect people to bitch at me, so I'm gonna keep that a secret. But this computer is like a miniature, I mean, a really tiny computer, and just I've had it for like about 2 or 3 years, and its battery is like at a point to where it basically shuts down as soon as it's unplugged. Not quite there yet, but you get the picture. The battery sucks. It's stated to be below very low, is what it's saying. Sniped. Anyway. I use this computer for basically storing downloaded videos. I basically used all the disk storage. It's like 128 gigabytes. Of which 26 is like always occupied because, you know, the operating system and whatnot. And like 80% of them is like Picked Up on a Bus videos, because I'm a really big fan of Picked Up on a Bus. And like some of it is like other YouTubers, like the Runaway Guys or Markiplier. Like when I have nothing to do, I just put up those videos, put up audio, because the only way I can get audio on this computer is with headphones, and sometimes I feel uncomfortable with headphones. So I want audio playing without my ears feeling uncomfortable. I can be on 2 computers at once. One to do work and one to watch videos. Also, giant bees. Like, these bees are noticeably bigger. Like, my goodness. I didn't want to go this way yet. Did I get all the tiny coins? Like, I think I should be at 13. Well, there's number 13 right there. Yep, that bee's noticeably tinier. Were the 2 bees back there King Zing Sting and Queen Bee? Or Queen Zinger? Were those the 2 couple that I so enjoyingly killed? Were they? Were they? Or were they not? Who knows? All we know is that we need to get out because we're killing all the bees. And we don't know why. Okay, seriously, I don't want to become a filthy memer. I don't want to become a piece of trash because I meme. I don't like memes at all. Well, that's not true. I like some memes, but I don't want to become riddled with them. Nope. Must always do that, and we go off scot-free. Guess what that means? Guess what that means? The event you all know and love. Dying! No, that's not it. Anyway, this computer, I don't really use it for much other than watching videos, honestly. And, yeah. I just use it to store all the videos. Which isn't really much. Mainly Picked Up on a Bus's videos. Like, he's just so interesting to me. Like, he's very charming to listen to. And the content he does is really amazing. And hilarious in their own way. I'm not that good of an explainer, but that's the best I can do right now. I'm not really that focused right now. Wow, 3 videos in, and I still haven't really critiqued Angry Aztec. I guess I'll do that with Lanky, because nothing really is really pissing me off right now. Except this neighborhood, apparently. Because we keep getting stuff stolen. Because this neighborhood's a piece of shit, we can't trust nobody. Even though some who live here are friends with them, and just, like, ugh. And then it's like, alright. So, yep, here's the infamous beetle race. You all know and love it, and it's even worse on Virtual Console and Emulator because, you know, because nothing is slowed down. And just, yeah, good luck. But can I just say one thing about this? Easy! I don't get it. What, like, people make this look so much difficult than it really is. Like, this race is like, sure, it, like, full of hits like that. If you, like, you can't do full speed the whole time, you actually have to slow down, like it's a race, Why do you have to collect 50 gosh dang coins? It's a race. Why doesn't it have to collect all the coins? And yeah, I died on purpose just to show off that laughter, so that doesn't count. Alright, let's do this. Requires my full attention. Tip number 1, you don't need to fight the beetle at the beginning. You don't need to. You can overtake him like I did there. Strategy number 2, try to get all the coins at the beginning. Don't give a shit about the coins that are too out of the way. Tip number 3, if there's walls, hug them. Do not slow down for any reason, even if there's coins. Tip number 4, just do what I do. Jumping in tunnels is good, because most of the time there's coins that you can't ignore. Alright, 40 coins, that's a good number. Okay, 1, 2, never go for these coins, by the way, never go for these coins. It's a big waste of your time. Alright, doing good. Also, it's mainly this part that just throws everybody off. Whee! And we're good. Loser. Loser. See? I told you it was easy. If I was playing on console, this is even easier because I actually have a controller and there's lag, so the beetle's even slower. Okay, I can understand the difficulty. It's like you're going into a blind, you die a lot of times. Sometimes you find yourself not having enough coins, you keep hitting the beetle. Because it's like you're not knowing what you're getting into. But come on, like, I just find it as a genuine challenge. Like, it's not easy, but it's not unfair either. Like, as a kid, I would basically always enter that race because I always have so much fun, even though I'm not getting a banana afterwards. Like I found nothing wrong with that race. As a kid, I would fail. I mean, sure, I would fail like 50 times before I finally get it right, but I actually developed strategies, and I just had fun because it was an actual genuine challenge. I love challenges, especially if they're genuine, and I just feel the beetle race is a genuine challenge. Like, you like, trust me, you get way more than enough coins. You just have to figure out which ones to ignore. Don't go after every coin, like I just said. Go after the ones I described, or just went for, mainly. If you have 40 by the big spiral, then you're good. Just create milestones, and you should be good. Anyway, I hope we did everything with Tiny. We should end with 13 coins. We got 22 banana coins. We got every banana with Tiny, right? Anyway, next time in Donkey Kong 64, as I switch to, obviously, we're gonna do Lanky Kong's stuff. And yeah, we did get everything with Tiny. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully there won't be any angry ranting and more positivity. Like, gosh dang, I haven't shared much positivity with this game so far.